I feel like the situation with Terrence, I don't even know if that's true. Because I got people who come to Vlad TV and talk to you about Terrence. Okay. But so I don't know if that's true. With the T.I. situation, if he did that, you're a fucking rat too. I don't spare no motherfucking body. Because if you doing anything wrong, you doing anything criminal wise, and you cooperate with law enforcement to get you out of trouble, that means you're cooperating. That means you're a rat. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when I saw that, I think T.I. fucking lying. I think he went up there and just got the fucking talking. You think something happened at 17 years, 18 years old, right? You gonna hold both of his. I've been around this. You gonna hold that in all them damn time. All this damn time for 20-something years, you gonna hold that in, and it finally came out.
Why admit to that?
Why admit to that after? Like, bro, this is what I'm saying. T.I. he's saying this happened early in his career,
right?
Like, when all this was going around with the shit, what they say to you on the
when he got busted with the guns,
with the the video when he was doing it for the video, man, the Crime Stoppers shit.
Oh yeah, no, well yeah, like I said, he got busted with a bunch of guns, and he ended up getting a deal which involved him doing Crime Stopper commercials, right?
Right.
And he got very little prison time.
Right.
A bunch of military ammunitions, basically. And he did that. Right?
Yeah, but all this stuff, bro, I just feel like, from me, talking and vibing with this man, I don't feel like he could have held that in for fucking all these years. You just basically just come out and say some shit like that, like
I
that
know,
shit was,
man, look, like,
and then like I'm like, why the fuck you say that when we got a fucking album finna come out?
Okay.
What y'all thought Boosie wasn't gonna stand on his principles? I'm gonna tell y'all why I never doubted that. And I remember when T.I. came out with that on that podcast, everybody was saying, Boosie, what you gonna do now? Y'all got an album coming out. Boosie, keep that same energy. I'm gonna explain to y'all why I never thought to even think that. For a few reasons, right? And he just said it right there. Put yourself in Boosie's shoes, right? First of all, T.I. been pushing this whole narrative for over a decade now, right? Oh, I ain't snitch. If you can find a piece of paperwork on me, I don't condone snitching. I'm a street ninja and this and that, and we don't snitch and blah, blah, blah. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's been the narrative forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for you to come out with this after all this time, one, then you know what I'm saying, after you've been pushing this narrative, respectfully though, all this is respectfully, for you to be pushing this narrative after all this time about, nah, you ain't snitch, even though anybody that been in the streets, man, know, for you to get caught, just one of them guns with the silencer and all that, man, gonna get you 10 years plus. At least 10 years. You gonna at least do a 10 ball. You know what I'm saying? With all them guns you got caught with in your house, I think it was in your safe, allegedly, whatever, you only did a year and a day. Anybody from the streets was like, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't your business, if it ain't in your world, then you know what I'm saying, it ain't too much to care about, dwell on, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, put yourself in Boosie's shoes, right? This is a genuine friend of yours. Now, a genuine friend of yours, if you in them streets and you know that this person has this situation, you respect them enough not to grill them about that, right? You give them the benefit of the doubt because you know they thorough. Like, so you going to give them the benefit of the doubt and like, hey, you know, like a lot of street cats, hey, man, if ain't no paperwork being produced, man, like, hey, then far as I'm concerned, hey, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? But it still be in the back of your head, you know what I'm saying? So then Number two, for us to have kicked it for all these years, over a decade, we done played 1,000 games of 2K. We done went out 1,000 times, had 1,000 deep conversations, whether it's about street stuff, relationships, family, everything. And you ain't never brung this up, never said nothing about this. But when I hear about this from my friend, it's on a podcast. When you've been denying any and every snitch allegation for over a decade, but then you break this news after over a decade. You just break this news out of nowhere, and right before we got an album dropping. So you put me and my career in a situation on top of that. After you've been holding that, you know what I'm saying? It makes me wonder, like, bruh, like, even what you just said on this podcast, like, nah, I call BS on that, respectfully. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been chilling with you for over a decade, bro. You my homie. We got genuine love. Our kids play with each other. Like, I know what you've been through, and you know what I've been through. You know, one of the key ingredients, you know, Boosie was railroaded when he was on death row. Regardless if he was innocent or guilty, that man was railroaded. Just like a lot of black men. My right-hand man is doing the football numbers right now because he was railroaded, man. Wrongfully convicted in Steubenville, Ohio. And any black man know one of the first key ingredient to railroading a black man is a rat. A man saying, hey, him, railroad him. So I get it and I understand, because I don't push the street narrative no more. And yes, why do you care, Bezo, about this and that? Like, I don't really care about this. But I do respect Boosie for standing on his morals and principles, man. Because that man was railroaded before, man. So I understand why he ain't never gonna rock with a rat. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the key ingredients to railroading a black man. A crooked prosecutor needs somebody to point at somebody to railroad. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why Boosie has always stood on that. But I salute him and respect him for standing on it, even if it's when it's somebody he got to cut off. Somebody he genuinely love. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that he still ain't got love for T.I. You know what I'm saying? If I develop love for you genuinely, just because I hear that you a rat, it's not going to make me hate you. It's just going to make me cut you off. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I stand for. You know what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Boosie on that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely salute to him. I want to play a video real quick, because this is like the narrative T.I. has always pushed. And then you come out with that, I know that blew his mind, man. I know he couldn't, like, Boosie couldn't believe that when he heard, he woke, like he said, when he woke up to everybody tagging him and seeing that, I know he couldn't believe it. Like, it was like, nah, man, that ain't the T.I. I know. That ain't my friend. You know what I'm saying? On this podcast talking like that, revealing that. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Why you ain't never said that? First of all, if you gonna reveal that to the public, why you ain't never said this years and years ago when you was questioned over 1 million interviews? Why you ain't never bring that up? When you know what I'm saying? Why you ain't never bring that up? You choose now to bring that up. On top of that, okay, if you gonna hold that for whatever reasons, why you ain't never, on the millions of conversations we had, why you ain't never revealed that to me? Like, I gotta look at you funny now. Like, this ain't the man I know. This ain't my friend. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Boosie, man. Like, first of all, I knew you wasn't about to make no exceptions, man, because I know what you done been through, brother. Just like a lot of black men that been railroading that system, man. The key ingredient is a rat. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, rats, snitches, like, y'all playing in the same game as the person that you telling on. But you got caught. So then you point the finger at somebody else. They got a family like you, because of the reasons why you pointing at him, because you want to get home back to your family. But that man didn't get caught. So I understand all that, man, and I salute him for standing on his morals and principles, man. To be honest, my opinion, regardless of what it is, what principles, as black men, we need to stand on something. You know what I'm saying? I hate the street narrative we pushing these days. But I can't help but salute Boosie for standing on what he believe in, man. We need more black men standing on what we believe in, man. And if it ain't no talking to you and getting you out the streets and waking you up, then so be it. If you're going to play in them streets, then don't take the easy way out when you know what you signed up for and get somebody else railroaded. Take your lick. So shout out to Boosie, man. This Bezo. I said what I said. We're going to stand on what we say all day. You dig? Like, share, subscribe. We got more coming. Peace.